probably transplant them into the areas where the fruit trees are, because these are spreader things. These are things like cantaloupes, watermelons. It's basically these things that have all the room. That zucchini running to cucumbers, and then that direction carrots, and I've got to thin those. I picked up some sweet peppers and some tomatoes at the farmer's market last week. Organic, for whatever that's worth. So I should just come through here and thin out these things. But so far they're doing really well. That is the cherry tree. The wildflowers over here are doing really well by the compost bin. These are wildflowers. There's another little section over here. And the ubiquitous ferns and dandelions, which I don't like. There we go. This is how big they get. So I still need to kind of do something in here with the ground. This is spinach. I've actually been harvesting it and just taking off the leaves and adding it to my salad. These are, I guess that's some type of broccoli. I don't know. This is kind of a mess. I'm letting the peas go longer because I think I was harvesting them too quickly, but as you can see, these things produce up the wazoo here. I mean, I could probably harvest these soon, and I really don't want to. The green beans are starting to come. They are flowering. I think they have like a purple, like a light purple flower or something like that. I've got a weed in here. Here. Oh yeah. Here's like a flower. So after the flower comes the pod, just like the peas. This is old lettuce, not coming back too well. More corn. This was broccolini. I harvested this guy. But it was this bush, this raspberry bush, in fact. Dun, 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 dun. So there was one that was ripe yesterday. Here's another one. I have a whole bunch here on this little guy. Oh my gosh, this guy is also fruiting. Check that out. Cool. See if there are any other. Oh, these are broccoli. Now check this out. This is exciting. Now look down in here. Dun, dun, dun. It's the beginning of the broccoli. And this guy, if you look down here, they got these little leaves that are covering it, I guess to protect it. So here's another picture of that guy. These are onions. Think like green onions, just like the little bulb onions, I guess. These are cauliflower. They look a lot like the broccoli leaves. But I haven't seen the cauliflower starting to form, but my guess is it's going to start to form down in that neck of the woods. Oh, by the way, today is Thursday. I'm going to guess like the 16th of June. Maybe it's Juneteenth, I guess is what they call it, or what it's called, Juneteenth. I think it's today. I think today's the 16th. So this is all watermelon cantaloupe. So I can afford to thin. I just don't like killing things, but that's all right. I gotta do what I gotta do. Because otherwise they're going to compete for resources. But I have to go into town, so I thought I would just do a video before you could see I have a lot of weeding to do, but it's just takes some time. It's not that challenging. And then I have to do some transplanting. Anyway, so recently there were the No Kings protests, which are fantastic. I'm really, really not happy with Voldemort's sending in the National Guard in California. I think that's bullshit, and I'll call bullshit on that. He's such an asshole, Voldemort. And I mean, he's not even like a nice guy. And you know, his comments about why would I call the governor of Minnesota after those Democratic, and I'm not a Democrat, but still, it's just horrible. Like, how do you react of like, why would I call him? Blah, 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 blah. He's whacked out. What? People were killed. I mean, like, you have like no empathy for anybody or anything. It's all just selfish. I don't know. It just seems crazy to me. A lot of traffic today. It's Thursday, not Friday. Oh, but it is. I did start really early today. I started like around 6:15 in the morning. I got up around 5, so maybe it was closer to 6. And so I think it's around 9:30, 10. And I need to go into town. I need to shower and all that kind of good stuff. But things are really coming along. You can see I have to weed out there in the sculpture park. What else? So, yeah, now we've got the whole Iran thing. Oh my God. He's such an a-hole. And he said, oh no, I don't want to do any wars or blah, blah, blah. And now he's like, oh yeah. It's like, I just can't trust the guy. And then Voldemort put on that military show at the same time that the No Kings protests were going on, which is great. But the military show for $45 million. Do you know what that could have done? It would be better to have given $1,000 to 45 million people or something like that. You know, I mean, like $45 million to just parade a bunch of tanks and stuff. Look, I love our military, but it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like he's so infatuated with parades and adulation. It's just weird and gross and sickening and yada yada yada. I do need to put in some more. I know, you know me, how I segue into another topic. But I do have to put in some more lights, mostly on the far side because that's been underdeveloped and it's starting to be developed. This side I'm not going to worry about yet, but I think I'm going to change my mind, and instead of the red brick kind of going like that, I think I'm going to do a stack thing and then put soil behind, because I'd like to use this, just at least the strip that's arable, that's usable, before you get into the trunks and the huckleberry and all that other crap in there, you know, on the fence. Yeah, we had a bit of wind yesterday, so I closed up the canopy, the umbrella. Things are coming along. It's great to be physically able to get out and work on the yard. I think I've been pretty productive. I come out every day. But I do need to go run into town and pick up some things. And yeah, it's very exciting. And I still need to merge these two ponds. And think this is a weed. Of course it is. Sneaking in there. Yeah, slime. Yeah, I have to weed that area anyway. Guys, look at that lily. That lily is trying to come up. He's actually got a leaf. That's the lily. But that means I have to... Look at that snail. It's on one of the dead lilies. So yeah, so now we're back to this side, the eastern side, and then I don't know. This is what keeps me positive, folks. And everybody needs to find their positive space, whatever it is that makes you happy, whatever makes you passionate about something. And I love landscaping and gardening. And I just do it all on the fly, but I don't know, I think it looks pretty darn cohesive and good and functional, purposeful. I've just tried to work with the land, whatever was given to me, and just try to rejuvenate it. And anyway, I think I'm gonna go, and so make sure that that you find that positive thing in your life, and try not to let the bastards get you down in Washington, because they're just real assholes. That Secretary of Defense, Hegseth, what an asshole. It's just like a ton of assholes in Washington now. No bueno. Anyway, I do have to shower and clean up and whatnot. So, folks, this is Mark out at Positively Peninsula. And before I go in and there's music playing and I have copyright issues, peace out. And I'll talk to you soon. I know I'm deadheading. I get distracted very easily, folks. I'm deadheading the pansies. Just takes a second. And I can't help it. It's part of the OCD, folks. Part of the craziness. So, yeah, so my younger boy is in Stockholm, and then a couple of days in Copenhagen. I want his life. And then my older boy, I believe, is coming out with his wife, my daughter-in-law, in July, from what I understand. Ooh, this stuff smells good, whatever the heck it is. I think it's a dianthus, but damn, it smells good. I know I always do this. I always say goodbye, and then I end up talking for another 20 minutes. I just need to deadhead some stuff. I know I should do it at a different point, but I'm here now with you guys. You guys are captives. Actually, you're not captives because you can just end at any time. But yeah, so I'm very, very happy with how everything is working. The geraniums smell pretty darn good too, actually. I'm not going to complain. I got a lot of deadheading to do. I'm not going to put y'all through that. Okay, I just need to go get cleaned up. So, this is Mark out at Positively Peninsula. Find that positive place or that positive activity. I don't consider what this landscaping gardening to be a hobby. I consider it to be a passion. I've always wanted to, every place I've lived, I've wanted to do gardening and landscaping, and this was kind of a blank slate, and just very exciting. And it's 10 o'clock, so I need to get going. And then, so be good, be positive, and hello, birds. But the butterflies, I've seen swallowtails. I've never seen so many bees and butterflies in my life. I haven't seen swallowtails since I was a kid, I think. It's just very exciting. And I could see that maybe a lot of stuff's going to be harvested in come August. September. I know, nose is running. I'm just like wiping my nose. But anyway, I have to go. So peace out and be good. And see you on the next go around. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.